Hello and welcome to Biocore. In this video, we will see SAM and MAM alignment formats. SAM basically stands for Sequence Alignment Map File Format. It contains aligned regions between a particular next generation sequencing genome against another reference genome. We will discuss that in the next slides. SAM and BAM basically are same. BAM is the binary file of the SAM file and binary representation of the SAM file, and it contains the data in binary form as compared to SAM, which contains the data in human readable form. So in this video we will discuss four aspects of the SAM file format. Basic description will be discussed, the usage will be discussed, what it contains will be discussed, and how does it actually look in the real life. So about SAM, let me give you an introduction. SAM is basically a sequence alignment map file, a bioinformatics file format that allows you to store next generation sequencing data of a particular biological entity that can involve single cell sequencing or whatever, that is aligned against a reference genome. So for an example, if you are working on a particular genome, let's suppose XYZ species, and you have sequenced its genome, you get many reads from the technology such as Illumina, PacBio, whatever you use. All those reads have to be assembled into a genome. So to do that, we have to align those reads against a reference genome or do a de novo genome assembly. So in case SAM is only used when we are aligning it against a reference genome, so we have to store that alignment within a particular file format. So SAM is used in that scenario, and this alignment contains Fred's quality scores, various other information such as technologies utilized, and various other information to actually provide a contextual information of the alignment that is stored within the SAM file format. BAM, on the other hand, binary alignment map, is a binary equivalent and compressed form of SAM file, which is basically used in different tools for different sort of genomics analysis. We will discuss that in the next slides. What are the practical uses? Practical uses include that it is used to store next generation sequencing data. It contains sequence reads alignments, and it is used in genomics analysis toolkit, which contains a plethora of tools for genomics analysis. Then it is also utilized for storing quality scores for the alignment, and it supports both short and long reads up to 128 mbp, which basically means megabase pairs. So SAM on one hand is used to store sequencing data from ChIP-seq, RNA sequence analysis, or other various sequencing technologies or methodologies. And BAM is the conversion from a SAM file in a binary format or a compressed file format, so that it can be used in some tools such as Bowtie, Bowtie2, and various other tools for analysis, for genomics analysis. So what is constitutions within SAM? As I said in this slide, looks are not everything, so there are various alignments that are stored in a single file format of SAM, such as clipped alignment, spliced alignment, multi-part alignment, and padded alignment. We will discuss each one of them now. Clipped alignments, in Smith-Waterman algorithm, if you have ever seen local alignment, or if you ever seen Smith-Waterman algorithm in action, you will know that local alignment actually takes out the sequence. For example, if in Smith-Waterman only this region would have been shown, because this is the sub-region of the entire sequence that actually matches, and the rest of the sequence will be taken out or spliced out or clipped out. So only this region would have been shown. But in SAM alignment, all of the region of the reference sequence, this is the reference genome, and this is the aligned read of the genome that you have sequenced. Only this part is not showing. The entire reference genome is being shown, and then the read is also shown, okay, where it actually aligns. So this is the difference between Smith-Waterman algorithm and clipped alignments within SAM file system. There is another type, spliced alignments. Spliced alignments contain, when you are utilizing the clone DNA to genome alignment, we may have to distinguish introns from exons, and in this scenario, skipping is utilized, which basically means that this is the skipping. Only those regions are put forward that are exonic or intronic in some cases, and they are shown, okay, this is the region that is actually lines, and I have skipped this part. So next is multi-part alignments. So in this scenario, one query can align to multiple places on the entire reference genome. It can be with or without overlaps. For example, they can be overlapping or they cannot be overlapping at all. So in that scenario, this is known as multi-part alignment. And the final alignment, that is, which is padded alignment, we will see how it looks in the next slide. Most sequence aligners basically provide you the inserted regions of the genome, but they do not present how these inserted genomes are actually present against the other aligned regions. So in that scenario, padded alignments are utilized. Basically, they present the actual representation of the alignment and where it actually is present within the alignment. As you can see, this sequence is present from over here and this sequence is present from over here. So this means that this read 2 is actually padded over here, and whereas read 3 is padded over here. So this is what it actually looks like, that padded alignment. And as you can see in the following example, GA over here, GA is actually inserted reference as compared to the padded alignment. So what actually basically means, what actually is stored within the SAM file? SAM file contains a tabular data, and this tabular data is stored according to the